Hello and welcome back to the channel. Well, when you look at this story, I'm calling this snap out of it because that is what they call the benefits that you get called food stamps. They were formerly called food stamps. Now it's called the SNAP program. So I'm titling this snap out of it for a reason. Before I get into this, however, I want it to be understood up front that no one is putting down anyone who receives SNAP benefits or food stamps. No one is putting anyone down. But I want you to pay very close attention to what I'm going to say in this video because it's very important that you get this. This is not meant to put anyone down. If you need it, you need it. Okay? If you have to have it, you have to have it. But there are some things that you need to understand about this whole program. Okay? But before I get into that, I wanted to make that disclaimer first. But before I get into that, I want you to go ahead and hear what they have planned out because basically the Biden administration has approved the largest increase, the largest permanent increase in this program since the history of the program. So, of course, some people are not going to like that. Some people are not going to like that. Like I said, if you need it, you need it. But for those of you who don't absolutely need it, and those of you who are able to do other things and make other choices, please pay very close attention to what I'm going to say in this video. But before that, go ahead and hear what they have rolled out or planned out for the SNAP program.
The U.S. Agriculture Department, USDA, on Monday will announce revised nutrition standards dramatically boosting average food stamp benefits, the agency confirmed on Sunday. The New York Times first reported the plan to unveil the largest permanent benefits increase in the history of the government's primary anti-hunger program, saying the change would result in average benefits rising more than 25% versus pre-pandemic levels. Under the new rules, average monthly benefits, $121 per person before the pandemic, will rise by $36 starting in October, the newspaper reported, adding that all 42 million people in the program would receive additional aid. At the same time, a temporary 15% increase in benefits as part of pandemic relief is set to expire September 30th. The $3.5 billion boost approved earlier this year provides about $27 more per person per month, or over $100 more a month for a household of 4, in additional food stamp benefits. The USDA plans a media briefing on Monday to detail the changes, but a spokeswoman for the agency, Kate Waters, confirmed the Times report in an email. Under a 2018 law, the agency has been evaluating its rules to estimate the cost of a nutritious diet called the Thrifty Food Plan, which is used to calculate food stamp benefits, which are formally known as Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program (SNAP) benefits. Last week, House of Representatives Democrats on the Agriculture Committee's subcommittee overseeing nutrition issues called the reevaluation a critically important step towards ensuring that SNAP benefits adequately support a nutritious diet. The Democrats added that research shows that, while SNAP reduces food insecurity and improves health outcomes for recipients, benefits are too low to fully meet their nutritional needs. Last week, the senior congressional Republicans on 2 agriculture committees asked the Government Accountability Office to conduct an analysis of the USDA's update of the Thrifty Food Plan. The Times said the new plan would raise the $79 billion annual program's costs by about $20 billion versus pre-pandemic levels. The USDA said in 2019 that about 11% of the U.S. population was covered by the program.
Okay, so you see what they have planned out. Basically, they want to give an increase, and I know that sounds like music to the ears of those who are in need of these benefits, okay? I know we have seniors, and I know we have families that are struggling. This is a great program for those who need this, okay? But one thing I want you to understand, when a system fails, and is no longer functioning, no longer operable, no longer intact, what then? So that's why I wanted you all to know up front that this wasn't intended to make anyone feel bad because you're getting food stamps, but I want you to think beyond that. What happens when the system fails? Now, you can feed a person, right? You can feed a person and deal with their right now needs. But if that person is taught how to feed themselves, then what you have done is you've prepared them for that moment or that day when you can no longer feed them. A lot of people didn't even realize that you can buy seeds with your SNAP benefits. Some people knew it but didn't care because they don't really have a desire to try to grow their own food. But let me tell y'all something. I want you all to have a reality check here. This is why I'm saying snap out of it. At some point, this system is going to fail completely. And benefits such as this will no longer exist. And so that is the moment. Those are the times that you must prepare for. And we have been saying this for years. And of course, over the years, people have completely misunderstood our words. This is why I started off with a disclaimer saying, look, no one is putting anyone down. No one is trying to make anyone feel bad. I'm trying to get you to think what happens after the system fails and these benefits are no longer available. Those are the moments you prepare for. I can't drive home that point enough because we saw what happened last year when things started to crumble. And even now we are still seeing more and more where the system is breaking down. And it is on life support. This system is on life support. So at some point they are going to pull the plug on all of this. So when they pull the plug, where will you land in all of this? Where exactly? So this is why it is important that we fortify our minds and get to a point where we understand that we can no longer depend on something outside of us for survival. People really do need to understand the importance of fortification. And I'm talking about food security, relationships, finances, every aspect of your life. And the most important of all is spiritually. Fortifying your life spiritually so that you can hear the voice of the Most High when He is trying to lead you in a certain direction. These are the things that we need to get more than anything at this point. When you hear them say that they're trying to help people towards food security, there's no food security when what you need or what you depend on comes from something outside of you. That's not security. Because again, if that thing that you have depended on is no longer there or available, then your security is wiped out. This has nothing to do with Democrats and Republicans either. Let me tell you something. Right now, people think that the Democrats are the best thing because they are providing for the needs of the people, and that the Republicans don't want to provide for the needs of the people. Both of these are just a farce. When you create a system where people are completely and totally dependent upon the government, you can control those people if you pull the plug, or if you say, look, if you don't do this, that, or the third, then we're no longer going to give you these benefits. But then you have the Republicans who say, look, we don't want to give it to you in the first place. And most people will say that they believe that the position of the Democrats is better because they are providing for that right now need. But what the Republicans are doing is saying, look, you better try to stand on your own 2 feet because we're not going to always be here. And what the Democrats are doing is saying, look, we're here for you now, and we're not going to teach you how to stand on your own 2 feet. And so, in my opinion, trying to depend on either or trying to say which one is better is ridiculous because both are outside of you. Both are outside of you, and you think that one or the other has your best interest at heart when neither of them do. Your dependency should not be on any government institution or any political party to either encourage you to do for yourself or encourage you to wait for others to do for you. That is not a good position to be in. So this is why when it comes to politics, Republicans, Democrats, hogwash. That's the way I see it. Of course, you will have those who are going to continue to root for their party, and they don't see that they are all in this together, that these people are all buddies, that they put on this front like they don't like each other, but they all go back to their rich lifestyles at the end of the day while they're having meetings about what their next move is going to be concerning your life. So again, I'm going to reiterate that, of course, if you need these benefits, that is fine. No one is putting you down for that. But don't get comfortable in that. You need to do as much as you can to not have to rely on this, period. And people and families are going to have to start coming together. They're going to have to start coming together. Families. When I say families, I'm saying that for a reason, because you can trust your own family more so than you can strangers. Okay? But of course, it's better that you know people that you've gotten a chance to vet, and you've known them for a long enough time to where you can trust them, because sometimes family is not always the best option either. But in no way am I saying to try to get with groups of people that you don't know. Been there, done that. Okay? But what I am saying is that whether it's through families or friends or relationships that you formed over a period of time to where you can truly say that someone's going to be a certain way, what I am saying, it is time to fortify. And if you have to work together with others, so be it, because all of this stuff that you see and depend on is not going to always be there. This system is on life support. So it's time to fortify and snap out of it. Don't be lulled back to sleep with these benefits that I'm going to call artificial benefits, because at some point it's all going to end. I'm done with this video. Want to know what your thoughts are in the comment section, but until next time. We hope you liked today's topic. Please leave your comments below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, share it, like this video, and with that, we're out. Be sure to ring the bell to be notified of new uploads on this channel, and also comment, share, like, and subscribe.